Greetings, Dapplings, and welcome back to Planetbase and to the town of Long Island. Unfortunately, excuse me, about 30 minutes on from where you last saw it. Alas, there was a crash, or rather, it wasn't a crash so much as a bug in the recording software. It failed to end the video recording of the last session, so the file became corrupt because it didn't actually have an endpoint. The system couldn't tell how long it was or anything like that. As a result, I've had to dump that recording. So, we are about 30 minutes on. If it weren't for the fact that in that time I had picked up a patent that I was pretty happy to have had, I probably would have tried to use an autosave, because the game has frequent autosaves, and tried to go back to just before that episode. But we managed to get the massive solar panel, and I hope you can forgive me for not wanting to cast the die again and probably not be able to pick that up. So we haven't really done too much. All we've actually achieved is built up the storage room here. We've got the massive solar panel patent, and we've already built one of them. We're currently taking in more colonists. We're up to 59 now, and I'm not sure if this was expanded previously. I think this was built in the last episode as well. It's a multi-dome. Excuse me. As you can see, it's pretty much set up the same way I've set up the previous multi-domes. So we've got a nice little kind of area for people to hang out at over here. We're starting to build it up quite nicely, I think. We're probably going to have some more storage over here, maybe med bay, domes. Generally, I want this to be a functioning area for visitors. All right, what we got here? I've got what? 45% commission isn't too bad. I am building these myself, but I've got a fair number of trade goods and an awful lot of vegetables. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick up. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat today. Go ahead and pick up ourselves another drill bot. It'll only require, well, I say it'll only require. That's a lie. It's going to take quite a lot, actually. Still, I want more drill bots. I want more ore coming in. We've got a large metal processing area, and it's being very underutilized at the moment. And I feel that it would be great if we could get everything sorted out there. Right, we just need this one metal moved so I can build another large solar panel. Now we're going to be getting closer and closer to having our energy needs met by everything over here. My plan is to move our landing pads over here. Now, I've been told that only one spaceport and one landing pad are necessary, because you'll never have more than one small ship or more than one large ship. So you can have a large ship and a small ship landed at the same time, but you'll never get more than that. I wasn't aware of that, but I'll take it under advice that that's the way it works. So I'll be getting rid of this, and I'll probably turn this little area into just wind turbines. That should be fine, I think. Should help out quite a lot. Having the loading bay away from just one airlock will really help us, because this is causing quite a bit of backlog there, and every time I trade a lot of vegetables or anything like that. And it has been moved. Fantastic. Let's go ahead. Oh, wrong one. Let's go ahead and get another massive solar panel. There we go. And this time I'm going to hook it up to the bar there as well, just so that it's got a bit more of a redundant connection going on for it. Now, it's going to take a little while to get this fixed, so let's prioritize that so it gets the lion's share of all the metal that we have. In fact, how much metal do we have? We should have enough to finish this all in one go, actually. In fact, I think that's all being brought along. Oh, that's fantastic. Very well done, everyone. Very well done. We've also increased the amount of spares production that we have, and that's why we're up at 11 at the moment, which is a very nice place to be. Once that's done, I'm going to be replacing all of these probably, though not as many. I'm probably going to have 2 of these and get rid of 2 of the smaller ones. Now, the thing with this is only producing 55, and this is producing 40, so I'm only gaining 15 energy, but I'm being able to do, to cover the daily requirement of power a little bit easier with less structures. So it's worth it to me. It's not the most efficient trade in terms of the resources needed to build all of that, but I feel it's worthwhile. Now, I'm going to build a large O2 over here, even though we've got a large O2 there. Now, this one is mostly there as a connector, but it's going to be useful because this is going to be a area where, hopefully, eventually we have a lot of foot traffic. So there's going to be a much larger demand on O2 here than anywhere else. 35% commission. I will make this trade, yes. Sure, I'll go the rest of the way and drop a couple of these there. There we are. That's another good trade. That's a good bit of money, actually. I want to get to the point that we can start accepting tourists, because that will significantly help us with bringing in money. Now, I want this to be done as a priority. And the reason why I'm prioritizing that is I'm about to lay down the foundation for some more buildings. Now, what I would like are 2 large security rooms, and this will basically be our visitor lounges, effectively. So this will be arrivals for the whole colony. So I want 2 well-equipped. Let's get that in position. Where are you? Come on. There we go. 2 well-equipped areas. Both are large. Connect them. And then that'll connect there in time as well. But in the meanwhile, I would also quite like an airlock right about there. Just to make it easier to get out there and service our solar panels. Oh dear, armed intruder. Now, someone has said that if it's a red alert, people, like civilians, will not arm themselves. That is actually incorrect. On a yellow alert, your guards alone will arm themselves, but as you can see, someone just picked up a gun there. 2 people picked up a gun. My regular civvies are grabbing weapons when it is red alert. On yellow alert, only the guards will pick up weapons and fight, but on red alert, everyone will pitch in. It's basically Zerg rush them. If you have a weapon, or if there's free weapons, go pick that up first so you're not just fighting with your fists, but if not, just throw yourself in there and wrestle them to death. That is why I always go for red alert. I've usually got a lot of people. How many have we got? We're down to 58, which is a bit of a shame. We've lost 1 person. We should commemorate their sacrifice. I feel that this deserves... let's find a place nice and prominent around the bar, I think. There we go. We need this. We must honor the fallen. On that note, what's our prestige like? 156, that's actually not bad. Right, I would like the airlock done first, because then people can just walk over there and then move off there to build the rest of these buildings. While that is happening, I would also like this to be hooked up and this to be hooked up. And the reason for that is I would very much like to break this one down next and replace it with a massive solar panel. But let's speed up time again, because after an emergency, it always slows time down. Lots of people coming through here with their bioplastics. That should be all we need. We need 1 more bioplastic here, and then we can build that airlock. And then hopefully people will start taking shortcuts. There we go. Fantastic. It's 1 done. And the next. Perfect. Okay. Now, oxygen-wise, we're going to be fine for a long time. 150 right now. How are things going over here? Connection has been built. There we are. Glorious. Right. In that case, we can recycle these connections. Oh. Oh, that connection has been built. This one hasn't yet. My bad. We just got a new worker, it looks like. Hopefully we can get this finished off soon. You can bring it over here. Yes. Well done. Now I can recycle this connection. And then recycle this whole building. We'll put a large solar panel there to replace that. Right now our battery situation, it isn't great, but we're getting there, and every time we replace one, it gets a little bit better, so we're making progress. We need 2 more metal, 3 more metal in total, no, 4 more metal in total, sorry. There we go, 3 now. They should be able to just use this to quickly finish that off. Let's have a look at our metal stockpile. It's not too bad, but one thing I do dislike is that it counts metal that's in a building. That's really quite frustrating. I don't care if it's already been like earmarked for another project. I want to know how much metal is available for me. There we go. That's right, come on in. And just need to get these set up, and then I can hook this up as well. There we go. Right, okay. So, the basis for our connection is ready. Now, that'll allow all tourists and colonists to come through. These will just be purely for security. So, there's not going to be any scanners or anything like that in there. That means that this one will be repurposed for the telescopes and the radars. Should be fine. The radio antennas, rather. Have we finished building the commemorative signpost? No, but it's almost ready. There we go. Fantastic. I approve. Okay, how are things going over here? Not too bad, all things told. Okay, that'll be finished soon. There we go. Alright. Right, now, next up, we want to build another gigantic solar panel. Can we fit this gigantic solar panel? Ah, we cannot. Okay, we're going to wait for night time then. The reason why we're going to be waiting for night time is because I want the batteries to charge with all of the solar panels I have right now, but at night time I'm going to demolish both of these and start building a new one. We'll probably be able to get it built very quickly because there'll be more than enough metal here just based on these two to finish that off. So that'll be fine. How's everyone doing? I'm seeing a lot of orange faces at the moment. People are not joy-filled. That is a shame. Got more than enough places for them to chill out. So I'm hoping they'll spend a little bit of time just relaxing and generally making themselves feel a little bit better. No, thank you very much. Be gone. Now, what I'm noticing is we've got a huge amount of starch, very few medicinal herbs. So I think we're going to get rid of this because we've got a lot of wheat. We'll build that. That was wheat, wasn't it? Let me find out. Nope. Let me find out. Yeah, it was wheat. Some more colonists. Who have we got? I have no idea. We're up to 61 colonists now. I think, as I'm noticing a downward trend in our food, I'm just going to shut off colonist intake for now. I just want to observe the way that the food is going. Oh, really? Oh, that's okay. That's fine. But I want to observe how we handle that for now. Right. This is the time that I need to be recycling you, I'm afraid. Let's go, let's go. There we are. Then I immediately want this built up. About there, I would say. Hopefully the ferrets are not being too loud at the moment. They are. I can see them shaking the cage a little bit. Yeah, it sounds like they're having a little bit of a wrestling match. I do hope it's not too distracting. Let's see, what else is going on? We have got plenty of repairs happening, which is good. This shouldn't take long at all to get finished. I mean, it nowhere near equates to 2 solar panels being gone. But I think the next one built after that should bring us a little bit closer. This is 55, so that's 110, 150. This will be 205. What is the demand of our base at full power? Okay, 238. So we are definitely going to need at least another one of these. And that one. Probably if we remove that one, we'll need... Well, actually, yeah, we'll need all of these. So we will have cut away only 1 solar panel with that. But, you know what? I think it's worth doing it like this for now. There we go. Well done. Let's get the second one built as well. Perfect. Just in time for daytime. I approve. Now, what I don't want to do is build too many of the domes right now. I mean, I know what I want to build, but I want to get my power situation under control first. What's going on down here? 55? No. 45 or below is the only one I'll trade for money. Let's have a look at how things are going on down here. Are we using up all the metal pretty quickly? I imagine we are. And we're also using up our spares fairly quickly as well. But we are building more bots, which is fantastic. We've got 2 drill bots being made. Making more processors. Guns occasionally. Got 4 drill bots. Soon to be up to 6, and that'll be glorious. Once that happens, I would very much like to have these work on carry bots for the time being. Once I've got 6 drill bots, well, maybe I'll let it go to 7 or even 8. Just so that I've got kind of shift changes. The drill bots do need to come out of the mines every now and then to go and repair themselves. So maybe I'll take it up to 7 drill bots at that point. So the first one of these that actually creates a bot... Oh, this one has created a bot. So in that case, switch to carry bots for now. That one can then build an extra drill bot after it's done, and then we'll be up to 7 drill bots. Now, one thing I could do over here to help out a little bit. I know I just said I wasn't going to build any more buildings, but I think having a large storage room would be nice. And I can build it really quite close to the O2. Yeah, I quite like that. Let's go ahead with that idea. There we go. So hopefully we can pull all of that down. So we've got enough for there and for the connection as well, which is glorious. Let's get that prioritized for now. Bring along the bioplastics. We finished that drill bot? Almost. Not quite though. We've got plenty of space in the actual machines that aren't being hauled out. With carry bots, I think that'll drastically improve the situation. Look at all of the starch that we've just got sat there. We really do need those carry bots, actually. Quite badly. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now, the reason why I want a large storage area here, considering I'm so focusing on trying to get it fit for habitation, by tourists and the likes, is because I do think that I'll have a biodome over here, and probably a place making medkits, purely for trading. What have we got? We have nothing much I want, and only 55% commission. No, we're still seem to be doing okay, so I'm going to dismiss you for now. There we go. Now that that's set up, it's not that we lack the space, it's just that I do want this in the future anyway, so I may as well build it now, and it might encourage them to store things here. I don't know if it will, but if they do decide, oh, well, let's just put this into storage rather than there's a building that needs it, they may just bring it here, which is going to be a much quicker trip for them, so they may then immediately go out and grab another. So it might speed things up, it might not, but I wanted that over there anyway, so I don't consider it a waste. We are going to need some form of laser defense over here soon, though. Pretty soon, actually. Well, really? You're just walking past there? Are you taking a shortcut? Oh, it looks like you are. Fair enough. I would have assumed that you'd be able to move faster going through here without being in a spacesuit, but alright. Where are you going? Really? Oh, okay then. You're going to work. Fair enough. Now, I know that a couple of the last patches have involved improving the pathfinding for the AI. I'm not entirely certain that it has worked, however. Alright, it's going into nighttime. We've got full batteries. That's always nice to see. We will be having batteries aplenty around this area. But I'm going to be having airlocks around the main kind of point of interest here. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use small oxygen buildings to give me anchor points for the airlocks. And we're going to ring where I'm going to have my entry points from the spaceport and landing pad. But it looks like it's just the waiting game at the moment, which is kind of frustrating. Let's have a look at our situation with food. Still on a bit of a downward trend. That worries me a bit. Worries me enough, in fact, that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build this. Can I get this in a position where it'll link to both? Ah, that's a shame. That is indeed a shame. Unless, with the bigger one I can. Come on. Oh, you're right there. Please, don't be such a tease. Oh, you scallywag. Scoundrel, in fact. Oh, no, wait. I take it back. Yes. Ha ha ha. Perfect. We will connect you, and then we will connect you. It'll be grand. Hello, trader. 35% commission. I accept. However, we do not have many of these. Do I really accept? No, I don't. I'm way low on food right now. We really need to get this sorted quickly. So prioritize that again. All the metal, all of the bioplastic brought down here, please, as quickly as you possibly can. Then we're going to connect that up there. I'll probably put a dorm down here then, branching off this, I'm thinking. Or I may extend down some connections down here, perhaps, and have a dorm there, maybe. Or alternatively, I could go ahead and build a laser defense right about there. No, I think up here is a better place for a laser defense, honestly. We'll hook that up. Oh, that's glorious. We've already finished it. I am impressed. After that, I want this done. There we go. And complete. I am very happy. Right, let's start filling this up with some things. We want some GM tomatoes on both sides. Want lettuce on both sides. I would like some wheat, both sides. Go for radishes, mushrooms, onions. Actually, onions on both sides as well. Also like some, let's see, maize. Yeah, I have maize on both sides there. Okay, now, this is a very nice little area. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant some trees just for beautification, so the people working in here can have plenty of nice things to look at. Then I'm going to drop down a couple of more starch-producing things. We may even get a bioplastic production going over here. You know what? That is not a bad idea at all. But we definitely do want more food. So let's add in, actually, we're going to recycle these two at the edges, and we're going to have lettuce on them. There we go. That should give us an enormous amount of produce, plus a little something to cheer up my my biologists as well. Hello? No, we're still in the same position. I don't have anything that I can afford to trade. I'm sorry. Soon, maybe, but not right now. How's this doing over here? We have everything we need except the processing processes, so I'm going to prioritize that. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed and will be joining me for the next, where I will probably be adding a dorm somewhere around here, as well as a medical area and a bioplastic processing, purely bioplastics, so that we can start making our cash crop of med kits for future trading. But that is it from me, so until next time, do take care.